Okay? Just let it go. We're all in here. Just come in and have fun. Come on, that girl, they need their buckets. Okay, you guys need this stuff, all this stuff picked up, take it back to the volunteers and all this.
Babe, tell me what is going on.
They're protesting because there's police here,
Right?
and saying that it should be a riot rather than a celebration. So they're blocking the entrance so no one can get in and celebrate Pride for everybody.
Tell
So
me what you're doing here.
ripping up their disgusting sign.
Tell me what it means. Why it's important to have the police here. I mean, I know that was a big it was very controversial. Tell me more about that. Do you mind?
Just to protect, I guess. They've been helpful so far.
The sign says human rights are gay rights, and we're here to protect everyone's rights. Doesn't matter whether we're gay or straight or allies, the rights should be here and protected and not blocked because of, you can have your views, but you shouldn't block other people from celebrating.
This is like something that is good. It's not supposed to be something bad, and they're making it bad. So they're going at it again.
I don't care about you. It's why you move. It's why you guys need to move. We having fun. You're not them. I'm a following God. One second, we have children. No. You can be like, I'm not everything. I'm not protecting them. They want to push through. No, because people will hurt. I don't their issue. Please be calm. I don't care. Please be calm. I don't care that they don't care. I care if they get hurt. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Push through. Push through. Push through.
Hey,
I need someone.
can you grab her real quick? Can I talk to you? Can I interview you real quick?
I'm not the one organizing.
Can I talk to somebody who organized this?
Contact the GHC Center
I just want somebody to tell me why you're blocking what's going on.
because uniformed police are here at Pride.
I just want you to tell me a little bit more. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's going on, why you're blocking the gates?
Why? Because Pride is out here and corruption and capitalism is inside. The police officers and the LGBT Center Committee decided to go against our vote, and all we requested was officers be in plain clothes. That's all we requested.
Where's that? Yeah.
It's supposed to be a peaceful protest. Stop forcing yourself.
Okay, so I am located, guys, on L and 5th. L and 5th. As you can see, there's a protest happening here. So for the last few weeks, we've been reporting about some members in the Pride community, LGBTQ community, did not want police officers dressed in uniform here at the Pride event. Last minute, some of the organizers. Around.
I want to file an assault charge
Okay, last minute, some of those Pride organizers were okay with having police officers here, saying that it's an inclusive event, meaning everybody is welcome. And here you have it. You've got a lot of those protesters who are saying, no, that's not true. And what you're seeing here is they are at the gates. They're blocking the gates for anybody to get in, and there's various entrances, and all of them have been blocked. Let me turn this around. Of course, a lot of people, everybody's trying to get in. They're not allowed to get in because of the protesters. So as you can see, instances at times it has become pretty violent. So earlier I spoke to, I've spoken to both sides, so you got a chance to kind of hear both. I'm going to try to talk to some more people. Do you mind talking to me more about this? I mean, what we're seeing here? I know you were just arguing with them to open up the gates.
I mean, I believe in protesting, like everything needs to be peaceful, but there's a lot of families who attending, and they're not even gay. They're not even gay, and they're like going back home because they cannot get in because these people is like protesting in the really bad way. They're like blocking the entrance for everybody. So it's bad. I mean, I love my community, but it's not a way to help the community. It's not a way to help the community. Families, they can come in because you're in front.
Guys, do you guys mind talking to me real quick? Tell me a little bit about this protest, you guys.
I'm sorry, I've already been assaulted 5 times and I don't have the energy to talk.
Sorry, do you mind?
Here's the thing, they're allowed to be on public property but not blocking entrances. Call the police. Right there.
We're allowed to stand on
sitting right there.
This is public property. This is public property.
1, 2, you got a police officer.
Do you guys mind talking to me about your protest?
You would have to find an organizer.
Do you know where they're at?
Yeah, you're inside. You're inside.
Let plenty of people jump the gate. Tell them.
Excuse me?
Tell the ones that jump the gate. You can leave it whenever you want.
I just have to step out.
Come out, come out.
Do you mind getting the gentleman with the sign?
Support our black, brown, and trans siblings who are being silenced by the inclusion of cops in Pride, and also the rainbow capitalism of Pride.
So talk to me a little bit about what that means, because I know for weeks it's been controversial having cops around. At the beginning it was said there were not going to be any cops in uniforms here at the parade, and last minute that changed.
Exactly.
Right.
And so we're here protesting that shift.
Tell me more about that. Like, why is that happening?
Why is that? Because a lot of people in our community have been harmed and abused by cops and have experienced a lot of, it's a really triggering thing for them to have them present. And those voices are being silenced by their inclusion.
And so what does this mean right now by blocking the entrance? What does that do?
Because the original Stonewall was a riot. I mean, we're protesting the fact that they are including people that are harmful to the community in our event.
Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now let's talk to somebody who's inside the parade.
Yeah, we can bust it all down. We can take them all down. We can just take down all of them.
Guys, wanting to talk to you again if that's okay, because that got pretty intense there. Tell me about how this, as you mentioned earlier, this kind of defeats the purpose in your words.
Yeah, I mean, we are supposed to be one community and supporting each other. They're supposed to take pride in our community. We understand their struggles and what they're trying to get across, but they're doing it in a way that shouldn't be done.
Okay. So they're basically saying, hey, listen, at the beginning, it was said that cops were not going to be invited to the event. Last minute that changed. That's the whole controversy. You're saying it's okay to have cops because...
Absolutely. Because of this situation. You know, we unfortunately sometimes have a little bit much to drink, so you need the protection. You need to be protected.
You need cops on every single major reunion of people.
But is that also being inclusive, not actually, banning some...
Right. I mean, if you look at the cop community, there is quite a large LGBT representation within the community itself. And I get that there are some crooked cops. Sure, I get it. But it's just not right, I mean, they're encroaching on people's right to, come together and celebrate.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so just to recap what's happening here. So I am at Pride, as you can see. Basically, when I arrived, every entrance was blocked. And it was blocked by protesters who do not want to see cop presence here. They do not want cops here. That's what they are protesting. That's why they're blocking all the entrances, not allowing anybody to come here. So that is the problem. So we've been reporting on this. ABC 10 has been reporting on this for a few weeks. Basically, at the beginning of basically a few weeks ago, Pride announced that cops were not going to be invited to the event, or there were going to be cops, but they were not going to be wearing uniform. Last minute that changed. Then that is where the entire controversy is coming from. A lot of people in the LGBTQ community did not like that, and those are the protesters that you are seeing here. Again, they are blocking. I walked pretty much about half a mile around the fence, and every entrance was blocked by protesters. As you can see from earlier, some at points, it has become, let me turn this around, and right now I am at the corner of L and, is it 4th? No, it's 5th. L and 5th. L and 5th Street here in downtown Sacramento. So keep in mind, this is a paid event. So entrance, you had to pay to get in. So you can see a lot of people are just breaking in, and entrances being blocked completely.
How do I get off here?
Are you guys trying to get in? So are you guys trying to get in?
Well, we wanted to, but we spent all our money on it.
Yeah. Is it frustrating to be out here not being able to get in?
Yeah, one of our friends got trapped and they wouldn't let her out.
Oh.
So we were just coming to check and make sure our friends got out.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. What are they even protesting?
To get in, is there any way to enjoy the parade and
listen?
Okay.
Walk down the sidewalk.
Okay.
Right here. Run right into our other entrance we have. It's right there on the right.
Okay.
You guys just paid to get in is what I'm listening. How frustrating is it to not be able to get in because all the entrances are blocked?
it's just depressing.
It's depressing that not everybody can enjoy
what
it.
the movement is. We're just
everybody's here to enjoy it.
It's all love.
Right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Somebody always wants to ruin it.
Everybody is. Everybody.
Man, do you know what they're protesting?
They're protesting police presence. That's what's happening. So for those of you guys who are just joining, basically protesters here at Pride, for weeks we've been reporting on the fact that organizers at the beginning had stated that police in uniform, there were going to be police but just not in uniform. So last minute that was changed, allowing police officers in uniform. Some folks in the LGBTQ community did not like that. They were actually protesting the fact they did not want to see any police officers here. And so that's what you're seeing now. You've got a lot of folks that are protesters who are blocking the entrances to Pride, not allowing people who've paid or just people who want to come in and enjoy this day. Now, counter protesters are saying, hey, listen, we not only did we pay, but this is supposed to be just an event filled with love and peace and everybody just having a good time enjoying themselves. And obviously that's not what's happened. Right here at the entrance of L and 5th Street, there's been instances of violence. We've seen people get punched, get pushed. I mean, just some folks trying to get in, and then, aggressively, And so that's kind of what we're seeing here. Let me turn this.
Hey, y'all, are you really? Is this really that? We're not the one touching you. You really? Going to get some drinks and paying through? Yeah, seriously. You can't just push away the right. They have races come in. Honestly, I'm trying to give you guys the right to block. Excuse me. Why did everyone understand? But at the same time, you know what? It is what it is. We can't fucking forget about it right now. And it's fun. That means you're not here for us.
If we're police ourselves, it doesn't mean we're not for the community. Let's go.
We're just standing here. We're not touching anybody.
Okay, my friends are trying to come through and hang out with me.
So Pride is a remembrance of a riot against the police. Okay. And that we're letting the police party with us? No.
There's nothing wrong with that because there's a lot of people in the LGBT community that are police. And that doesn't mean I have the same beliefs as them. That's bullshit.
Is that your friend out there?
Yeah.
Tell me about how frustrating this right here is.
Honestly, I'm in law enforcement myself, and I understand that Pride has something to do with the police protesting against being gay, but that doesn't mean I have the same beliefs. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. These are my friends. We're just out here trying to eat and have a good time. Nothing to do with the police. Nothing to has nothing to do with that. If anything, the police are here to protect us. You know what I'm saying?
How are you doing? You've been doing your work. Sorry.
There's another entrance on the other side, over there and over there.